And good afternoon. Welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for high school baseball action today here on Albany TV. It's a matchup between Platte Valley and Albany. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you today's broadcast here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Home Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Northwest Cell, along with Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, along with the Briar Patch and Sublime Flamingo Boutique, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Johnson Controls in Albany, along with Williams Construction and Electric, the Donnie and Nancy Stevens family, the City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, the Albany, Jefferson, and South Nottoway School Districts, and the Printer New Shopper located in Albany. Again, welcome out here to Albany. I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with cameraman and color analyst for the day, Brett Williams. And Brett, it is going to be another cold one here today. Cloudy skies, 46 degrees, but about a 17-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the north with wind gusts reaching up to about 27 here as the coaches meet at home plate.
Yeah, going to be another chilly one. We had a decent weather game Tuesday, and the Warriors were able to come away with a win. But today the weather's not going to be so favorable, but both teams are going to have to play through it. Warriors looked much better Tuesday than they have in the other games this season. Got some good pitching from Cole Emerson. Today they're going to have their ace pitcher starting the game in Chase Klein. You hope for a good performance from him as well. And then the offense kind of came alive in that a game against Gilman City, and you just hope to see more of that tonight. They got some well-timed hits from 1 through 9 down the lineup. It was a good offensive game. You just hope they can continue that over the course of several games and not just one.
Yeah, and they welcome in Platte Valley. They come in with a record of 1-1 on the season. Their week kind of replicates Albany's a little bit. They lost in their first game on Monday to North Platte 14-4. And on that cold day on Monday, and then came back and beat East Buchanan on Tuesday by a score of 6-3. So they come in with a record of 1-1 on the season, as opposed to Albany, who comes in with a record of 1-2. This Platte Valley team, though, no different to they know how to win. Let's put it that way. Not only do they make it deep in basketball playoffs every year, but last year made it down to the state tournament for baseball for the first time, finished in second place last year. They do graduate quite a few, but they do also bring back quite a few players from that team that went to state last year and finished in second place in Class 1.
Yeah, there's something to be said about a winning culture, and if you build a winning culture over the course of a few years, there kind of comes an expectation for greatness, and it kind of the players recognize that, and it kind of elevates their play because they want to continue the winning tradition. And we've seen that Platte Valley has been able to do that, like you said, not only in basketball but in baseball as well. So while this team may not have the most varsity experience, they've still got some guys that have been a part of some good teams, and then they normally always have some pretty good athletes. So it's not going to be an easy win for the Warriors. They're going to have to be on their A game and hopefully look as close to how they did on Tuesday as possible.
Yes, and now that the meeting at home plate is done, we'll get set for our Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. We'll let the public address announcer, Brent Klein, take it away with tonight's starting lineups here today from Albany. Here on this chilly Friday afternoon.
Welcome out to Albany for today's contest between the Platte Valley baseball team. Starting lineup for Platte Valley. Doing the catching, leading off, Justin Miller. Doing the pitching, Tucker Clam. Playing shortstop, Brandon McQueen. Playing third base, Landon Wiederhold. Playing first base, Brody Staples. Playing center field, Lane Ackland. Playing second base, Lucas Terry. Playing left field, Emily Langford. And playing right field, Xavier Middleton. And now your starting lineup for the Albany Warriors. Leading off, doing the catching, Dalton Worrell. Playing shortstop, Jarrett Smith. Doing the pitching, Chase Klein. Playing first base, Kenton Stevens. Playing third base, Quentin Herkman. Playing center field, Cole Emerson. Playing left field, Bryce Martin. Playing second base, Shea Miller. And playing right field, Trevor Akins. Would you please rise and remove cover for the playing of our national anthem?
Budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for first pitch here this afternoon. And again, like to thank all of our sponsors and take a look at your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for Platte Valley. Leading off will be Justin Miller, Tucker Clam, and Brandon McQueen, followed by Landon Wiederholt, Brody Staples, and Lane Ackland. Rounding out the lineup, Lucas Terry, Emily Langford, and Xavier Middleton. Defense today here for the Warriors. Starting in the outfield from left to right, it'll be Bryce Martin in left, Cole Emerson in center, Trevor Akins in right field. Take a look around the infield. It'll be Kenton Stevens at first, Shea Miller at second. Jarrett Smith will be in the hole at short, Quentin Herkman at the hot corner at third. Dalton Worrell behind the plate, and the one doing the pitching to him today will be the junior, Chase Klein. This will be the second start of the season here for Klein. He got the start, no decision in the first game of the season against Plattsburgh. Klein went 3 innings, gave up just 1 run earned off of 3 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts in that ball game.
Yeah, kind of a so-so outing for him. Not bad, but not his best performance either on the mound. Wasn't very efficient with his pitch count. Really got that pitch count high, and that's why he was only able to go 3 innings. And then obviously the Warriors would go on to lose the game. So Warriors are kind of hoping for getting through these batters a little bit quicker. Not sure how long they'll use him. He may only have a certain amount of pitches that he's going to throw tonight, but hopefully he can get through these batters pretty quick.
And it's one of those nights where if you're the coach, the umpire, tell everybody to start swinging early on a cold day here today. And leading off will be the catcher, Justin Miller. As the first pitch comes in here from Klein to Miller, it'll be fouled off for strike 1. Said in the 40s here at first pitch with, again, a 17-mile-an-hour wind. Feels like 38, though. It's a 46 degrees here at first pitch. The 0-1. High pitch swung at, goes foul for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to the leadoff man in the Platte Valley offensive lineup in Justin Miller. The 0-2 quickly comes home from Klein, and it's going to be fouled off here by Miller. That one started inside trying to cut back across the plate, and Miller just able to knock that one foul.
That was weighing in on the hands of Miller, kind of a self-defense type swing. Really didn't get the bat all the way around, but able to get a piece of the ball and fouled off.
Klein looks in, has the pitch he wants, brings home the 0-2 pitch, and this one is going to hit Miller, and Platte Valley has the leadoff base runner.
Yeah, Klein went to an off-speed pitch there, and I believe that's what he went to the last time, and kind of just like to see him go back to the fastball. If you can't get it the first time there, he hits Miller, and you hate to lose a guy by hitting him when you have a 2-strike count.
And throw over to first. Miller back in safely as the opposing pitcher Tucker Clam comes up to bat. That hit by batter by the Warriors already at least the 6th that has been hit so far this season. As this one going to be low in the dirt, gets away, and Miller will take second base. As the count moves 1-0 here to Tucker Clam. Klein will step off, now steps back on, looks down for his pitch, checks the runner at second. 1-0, gets through, and Miller will move up to third base on the wild pitch as the count moves 2 balls, no strikes. And this has been something that the Warriors have fought all season here to start, is wild pitches here early in the game, which really put them behind the 8 ball. As the 2-0 inside for ball 3.
Yeah, it's not a winning recipe to be walking guys and hitting guys, and then, when they're on the base, throwing wild pitches, it's just a lot of free bases that you're giving the other team.
And now the 3-0 pitch home from Klein. As Clam watches that one in the whole way, count moves 3 balls and a strike.
They had Justin Miller down to 0-2, and on just a few pitches, he's standing at third base, and just based off of, or just because of not great pitches.
As the 3-1 is swung on a miss, count now moves full. So full count, runner on third, nobody out here in the top half of the first inning, still scoreless here between Platte Valley and Albany. And this one going to be chopped back up the middle. Shortstop Smith will grab it, throw to first in time, but a run will score here for Platte Valley. And that will make it a 1-0 lead, and to bring up the shortstop, Brandon McQueen. So the first pitch upcoming here to the Platte Valley shortstop is going to be chopped foul down the third base side for strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch from Klein to McQueen is going to be hit into shallow right field, gets it down in front of Akins, and it'll be a 1-out single here from Brandon McQueen. And it'll bring up the third baseman, Landon Wiederholt, to bat. So Wiederholt will come up to bat with a runner on first and 1 out. Klein will step off, and McQueen will get back into first. First pitch to Wiederholt going to be popped up into left field. Martin is going to put it away just in fair territory. McQueen will have to go back to first, as it'll bring up the first baseman, Brody Staples, to bat.
And that ball was hit a mile in the air. Plenty of time for Martin to backtrack and get underneath it and get the second out of the inning.
And the first pitch upstairs, ball one. Queen had a nice secondary lead that time. Worrell, though, kind of walks him back as he stares him down. And the 1-0 pitch is looked at. Strike one, count moves to 1-1 strike. And the throw over to first, diving back in safely, is the shortstop McQueen. 1-1 strike, 2 out, 1 on, and a 1-0 ball game here in the top half of the first inning. McQueen will take off. Pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to second is going to be offline. And in safely is going to be Brandon McQueen on the stolen base. As the count moves, 1-2 strikes here to Brody Staples.
Throw was pretty much right over second base. Warrior middle infielders couldn't quite get there in time. Not sure if they were taken off guard by the steal attempt or what the issue was there, but the ball beat him to the bag.
The 1-2 swung on and missed, strike three. And the Warriors are able to get out of the inning, only giving up just the 1 run. They go to the bottom half of the first, trailing 1-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. It's a 1-0 Platte Valley lead. Let's take a look here at the Warrior starting lineup. Leading off will be the catcher, Dalton Worrell, followed by Jarrett Smith at short. Chase Klein will bat third. Kenton Stevens, Quentin Herkman, and Cole Emerson will bat 4 through 6. And rounding out the lineup 7 to 9 will be Bryce Martin, Shea Miller, and Trevor Akins. Taking a look at the defense today here for Platte Valley. It'll be Emily Langford in left, Lane Acklin in centers, Xavier Middleton in right field. Around the defense on the infield, it'll be Landon Wiederhold at third, Brandon McQueen in the hole at short, Lucas Terry at second. Brody Staples will dig him out at first. On the mound is the right-hander Tucker Clam. His battery mate behind the plate is Justin Miller. Dalton Worrell leads off here for the Warriors. First pitch home is going to be outside, ball one.
Warriors keeping things pretty much the same offensively and pretty much expected after the performance on Tuesday where they were able to score 9 runs.
Next pitch upstairs, ball two, and that was a game in which the Warriors trailed at one point. I believe it was 3 to 0. Ended up coming back to win. Actually, I think it was 4 to 0 that they trailed in that game. As this one is going to be hit to opposite field, just past the shortstop McQueen, and it'll be a leadoff single here for Dalton Worrell. And that'll bring up the freshman shortstop, Jarrett Smith, to bat.
Also had their biggest inning of the season in that game. I think it was a six-run fifth inning, including a 3-run home run by Chase Klein that gave them the lead, and they held on to it for the rest of the game.
Pitch upstairs here to Smith for ball one. Clam will check the runner Worrell at first. He'll take off. Pitch swung on and missed. Miller unable to really get it into his throwing hand to come up with the throw. So Worrell in safely at second with the stolen base. And the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch has Smith looking for strike two. Smith had 3 RBIs in the win on Tuesday. This one is going to hit him.
Good job by Smith just to stand in there and take that curveball right off his shoulder on a 2-strike count. That's big for the Warriors. Now they have 2 runners on base and still nobody out, and Chase Klein coming to the plate.
And again, you talked about it. Klein had a 3-run homer to left field. Don't think he's going to be able to get one of those today in the cold, as this one looked at for strike one.
Yeah, it's a little easier when there's not as much wind and it's also 65 degrees.
And a little different, 65 degrees and 38, feeling like 38.
Yeah.
Throw back to second. Worrell in safely as Lucas Terry had to do a little acrobats out at second base to make sure that one didn't go out in the outfield as he was getting ready to go back to his position. The 0-1 pitch upstairs. Ball one. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. Worrell again takes a nice lead at second. The 1-1 low gets away from Miller down the first base side, and just enough that Worrell is able to move up to third. Staying at first, though, is Smith as the count moves 2 balls and a strike. Still nobody out now. Runners on the corners here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Smith doesn't go when Worrell goes, but I expect him to go now. We'll see what Platte Valley does. The catcher Miller gave a signal to the infield to signal what they're going to do.
Warriors almost ran into an out like that the other day as this one bounces as Smith in safely at second as the count moves 3-1. And now Smith kind of running back to first base. I don't know what happened. He would have been easily safe at second, but now he's going to be out. So I don't know exactly what happened there. He made it back almost to first, or he made it to second base, then started going back to first and got caught in a pickle. So the 3-1 count here to Klein. 1 out now with a runner on third as the Warriors run into an out here on the base pass. And this one hits the outside corner, strike 2, count now full.
I don't know what we said to him, but Smith kind of looked a little bit confused, and just based off of context clues, I think maybe a Platte Valley player told him foul ball or something.
Yeah,
that could be totally wrong too, but I don't know why else he would go back to first base.
yeah, that's 3-2 pitch. Bounces in the dirt. Gets away, but not far enough for Worrell to come home. So runners again at the corners as the first baseman Kenton Stevens comes up to bat. I was talking about Warriors on Tuesday ran into an out. Catcher threw to short, and the runner came home, but the ball ended up going away from the catcher, and the Warriors were able to score as Klein took off on the pickoff attempt to third, but gets back in safely to first. Pitch to Stevens looked at as Klein will take second base without a throw, so now runners on third and second, and 1 out. And the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on in a 1-0 ball game, bottom of the first. This one going to be upstairs for ball 2. And the 2-1 going to be tipped back foul. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So a 2-2 count here to Kenton Stevens. On deck would be the senior Quentin Herkman. And the off-speed pitch just inside for ball 3 as the count moves full, and that one really close to ringing up Stevens for out number 2. It's the 3-2 pitch upstairs, ball 4. Stevens will walk, bases loaded now here for the senior third baseman, Quentin Herkman.
Now batting the third
Miller's going to go
Herkman.
talk with his pitcher Clam. It's a big spot for him. Just 1 out, bases loaded now. Platte Valley with a slim 1-0 lead.
But now a force here at any base. Herkman will dig in. Wind blows in from center field. First pitch inside for ball 1. As the next one upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here to Herkman. With Worrell on third, Klein on second, Stevens on first. This one low, ball 3. And Clam having some trouble here finding the zone on this cold Friday afternoon. A 3-0 home. Hits the inside corner for strike 1. Count moves 3 balls and a strike. Now the 3-1 home. Outside, ball 4, and that'll walk in a run. And it'll be now a 1-1 tie as the senior center fielder, Cole Emerson, comes up to bat. And the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Emerson goes up swinging, even though the last 3 batters have gotten on base due to a walk, as this time checks a swing, and a runner will come home and chase Klein as that one gets away from Miller on the wild pitch, and the Warriors will take now a 2-1 lead. So the count moves, no balls, 2 strikes here to Emerson.
Yeah, it's probably best for him that he gets a little bit of a break to kind of reset himself here, quickly down 0-2.
This one bounces away. As that one bounced in front of home plate and bounced off of Miller down the third base line, but Stevens at third will stay there. And now the 1-2 home. Upstairs, ball 2, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out still. This one swung on and missed for strike 3, and that's a big out number 2 there by Tucker Clam, as the senior left fielder, Bryce Martin, will come up to bat.
Yes, it was a big out because even though Platte Valley has given up the lead and they now trail 2-1, you had bases loaded and 1 out. Giving up 2 runs, it could have been a lot worse.
This one bounces in the dirt for ball 1 here to Martin.
Still got to try and get Bryce Martin out, though. They're not out of it yet.
And the 1-0 pitch is going to be tipped back foul for strike 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the 1-1. Looked at, strike 2. And Martin shakes his head knowing that was a good pitch to swing at there on 1-1. The 1-2 home is going to be chopped right back to the pitcher. Clam picks it up, throw to first in time for out number 3, but not before the Warriors can take the lead here 2-1 as we go to the second inning. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smiling area. Shop Hy-Vee.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the second inning. It's a 2-1 lead here for the Warriors. And it will be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Lane Ackland, Lucas Terry, and Emily Langford coming up to bat.
Rocky start to the inning last inning for Chase Klein, but was able to kind of balance himself out towards the end. Let's see here if he's settled into a rhythm.
First pitch outside, ball one. Take that back. They're going to put that right on the corner there for strike one. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung at and missed for strike two. That's the other thing on a day like today. The umpires tend to give a little bit larger of a strike zone in the cold weather. As the 0-2 pitch now comes home from Klein to Ackland. Just outside for ball one.
Yeah, but not a bad 0-2 pitch at all. That was just outside. That's one of those that's kind of just in the umpire's hands. And you might want to, as a batter, you don't really want to leave that in the umpire's hands, but he gets the call there.
1-2 off speed is going to set Ackland down for out number one. As Ackland goes down looking, it'll bring up the second baseman, Lucas Terry.
Second baseman, Lucas Terry.
So Terry will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box. His team trailing by one. Nobody on and one out here in the top of the second. First pitch from Klein is tipped back foul for strike one. You can see even on the video the trees out in center field really blowing around here today as this one in the dirt for ball one. Count moves, 1 ball, 1 strike. So a 1-1 count here to Lucas Terry as the pitch comes home from Klein. And he'll chase one upstairs for strike two. Count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 home here from Klein to Terry. This one will be low. Ball 2, count moves even to 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the 2-2 home. High, ball 3, as the count moves full. So full count here to Terry. Nobody on and 1 out, and a 2-1 Albany lead here in the top half of the second. Pitch home. Is looked at, strike 3, 3 straight punch outs here for Chase Klein. 2 of them go down looking, as it'll bring up the left fielder, Emily Langford. So Langford will come up to bat here with nobody on and 2 outs here in the top half of the second. As the first pitch, upstairs, ball 1. Klein looks in, has the pitch he wants, and brings home the 1-0. And be just upstairs, ball 2. So a 2-0 count here to Langford with nobody on and 2 outs. Here in the top of the second, the number 8 hitter in this Platte Valley lineup. And this one on the inside part of the plate, looked at for strike 1. Sparse crowd here on this chilly Friday afternoon. 2-1. Looked at, strike 2, count now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Klein now brings in the 2-2 pitch. Looked at, strike 3, 4 straight punch-outs. He knocks down all 3 looking here in the second. We'll go to the bottom half of the second inning when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch is tucked away in the solitude of over 1,000 private acres of rolling hills, beautiful trees, and fields just north of Albany. East Fork Lodge is complete with 11 private suites, 3 private cabins, and all the amenities you could ever desire. You're sure to be comfortable when staying only a few days or just a few hours. East Fork Lodge is the perfect location for weddings, corporate retreats, reunions, family vacations, or even a weekend getaway with some friends. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on East Fork Lodge and Ranch. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set to start out the bottom half of the second inning. And for the Warriors, it will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Shea Miller, Trevor Akins, and Dalton Worrell. So Miller will dig in here to lead off the bottom of the second. First pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. And the 0-1 swung on a miss for strike 2. So 2 count here to Miller. As the pitch home from Clam. Upstairs, ball 1. Count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2 count here to Miller. Pitch home from Clam. Inside, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Clam walked 3, hit 1 in the first. As this one just outside for ball 3, count now moves full. And the full count pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. That'll be the 4th walk of the day issued here by Clam. And on what was
the right fielder, Trevor Akins.
His 40th pitch of the day. As Trevor Akins, the number 9 hitter in the Warrior lineup, comes up to bat. First pitch swung on a miss, strike 1.
Big at bat here for both teams. Trevor Akins, the number 9 hitter in the Warrior lineup, and if you're Platte Valley, you really don't want 2 runners on with the top of the Warrior lineup coming up.
The 0-1 pitch is going to be hit towards the shortstop McQueen. Flip to the second baseman Terry. Throw to first, not in time, but they will get the lead runner at first as Akins out on the fielder's choice.
Now batting the catcher.
And that will bring up the top of the order in Dalton Worrell, who singled the lone hit so far today for the Warriors.
Well, not an ideal hit there for the Warriors to get the ground ball, but good job by Akins to really get on his horse down to first base. If you hit a ground ball, you really don't want to kind of just hot dog it down to first base. Don't want to get the double play, and Akins hustled down there and beat out the throw.
First pitch outside for ball one here to Worrell. Akins takes off, throw low, and the throw down to second behind the runner Akins, picked up by the second baseman Terry, as Akins in safely with the stolen base. As the count moves 2-0 here to Dalton Worrell. So 2-0 count with one out and a runner on second here for the Warriors. They lead 2-1 in the bottom half of the second. As this one going to be just upstairs for ball three. Now the 3-0 is looked at. Ball four. Worrell will walk. That is the fifth walk issued so far here on the day by Tucker Clam. As Jarrett Smith will come up to bat. So runners on second and first with one out. Both of them both have some speed to them. As Smith comes up to bat, he was hit by a pitch. As he'll watch the off speed come in for strike one. Again, a big gap between the first and second base, as this one's going to be hitting the left center field. Left fielder Emily Langford picks it up, throw to second, and Lucas Terry unable to bring that one in to get the double play, but they will get the out in left field as Trevor Akins just a little too far off of second base. There almost got doubled up as Chase Klein now comes to bat with two outs.
Yeah, he was stealing, so he kind of got caught there. It wasn't just bad base running on his part, because as soon as he saw the ball was in the air, he took back for second base. It just didn't really hang in the air that long, and luckily for the Warriors, Terry couldn't really handle the throw.
After the throw back to second, throw home, upstairs for ball one here to Klein. So 1-0 count here to Chase Klein. Pitch home, upstairs for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes here to Chase Klein. 2 outs, runners on second and first for the Warriors. They lead 2-1 in the bottom of the second inning over Platte Valley. Pitch home from Tucker Clam. Looked at, strike one. Count moves to 2 balls and a strike. And the next pitch home from Clam is going to be hit in the left field. This one's going to get down. It's going to roll to the fence. Akins will make his way around third. Worrell being waved around third. Now he'll be held, as it's going to be an RBI double here by Chase Klein. And the Warriors extend their lead now 3-1 as Kenton Stevens comes up to bat. Stevens walked his last plate appearance. As the pitch looked at the knees for strike one. And the 0-1 outside. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 home from Clam is going to be hit back up the middle. This one's going to get into center. And Klein is going to be held at third as the Warriors get another RBI hit. And this time it's by Kenton Stevens. As Worrell scores, makes it a 4-1 Albany lead as Quentin Herkman comes up to bat. He walked in his last plate appearance. Wind has kind of died down a little bit according to the flag out in center. But according to the trees in center, hasn't died enough that they've quit moving. As the pitch home is swung on and missed as Herkman swings under that one for strike one. The 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on and missed for strike two. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. And runners on the corners with Klein on third, Stevens on first. Pitch home. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Clam gets another big strikeout, but not before the Warriors can tack on 2 more runs. They lead 4-1 going to the 3rd inning. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now. So schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC on the square in Albany. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the 3rd inning. Albany with a 4-1 lead as we get started, and it'll be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters that'll be coming up here for Platte Valley. Xavier Middleton, Justin Miller, Tucker Clam. And so far, Chase Klein, 32 pitches so far on the day. And the last 4 batters have gone down via strikeout. The last 3 have struck out looking.
Yeah, much better second inning than first inning for Chase Klein. Hopefully he can keep that going. It certainly seems like he might have settled into a rhythm after that rocky start to the first inning, but he's got to keep it going here.
So Xavier Middleton will lead off here in the top half of the 3rd with his team trailing by 3. As the first pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. And the 0-1 home is low for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Xavier Middleton. Klein looks in, brings home the 1-1. And Middleton goes chasing at 1 upstairs for strike 2. As the wind picks back up again. The wind blows out towards left field as the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 5 straight punch-outs here for Chase Klein. As it brings back the top of the order, Miller and Clam, as Miller hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Comes up to bat here for the 2nd time today. And the first pitch home from Klein to Miller. Upstairs, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. And when Miller was hit by a pitch to start the game, he was down in that count 0-2 before he was hit. As the 1-1 pitch upcoming. Swung on and missed, strike 2. As Miller way behind on Klein's fastball. And the 1-2 home from Klein. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 6 straight punch outs for Klein. That's what I'll bring up Tucker Clam, who was able to get a sacrifice ground out, his first plate appearance. First pitch here from Klein is going to be outside, ball 1. As the 1-0 pitch is going to be hit down the left field side, but it's going to get out of play, foul for strike 1, where some of the smart spectators are sitting inside their cars.
Yeah, it's a good day for it, for sure.
With the wind blowing as cold as it is, a good day to sit in the car and watch the game. As the 1-1 pitch upcoming here from Klein to Clam. It's going to be popped up in the infield. Worrell is going to catch it in foul territory for out number 3 as Platte Valley goes down 1-2-3 for the second consecutive inning. We're back with the bottom half of the third when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
The Donnie and Nancy Stevens family are proud to support their Albany Warriors. Whether it be in the classroom or on the playing surface, Donnie and Nancy Stevens and family wish the Albany Warrior students, teachers, coaches, and administrators the best of luck this academic year.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel, or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel. The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club joining together for the better of the Albany students.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we have our first Albany Hy-Vee pitching change of the day. Remember, this pitching change brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. On the mound is going to be Brandon McQueen as he'll take over here for Tucker Clam. And for Clam, he goes 2 innings, gives up 4 runs, all earned off of 3 hits, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts in the ball game. Pitched 58 pitches in his 2 innings of work, as it'll be Cole Emerson leading off, so it'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up for the Warriors. Cole Emerson, Bryce Martin, and Shea Miller. So Emerson will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box to lead off the bottom of the third. It's a 4-1 Albany lead. As the first pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. So with McQueen coming into pitch, Tucker Clam moves from the mound to McQueen's spot at short. Only real defensive change as the 0-1. Looked at on the outside corner, strike 2.
Again, Emerson quickly down 0-2.
He struck out swinging his first plate appearance, also started 0-2 in that count. as he'll go chasing one in the dirt for strike 3. And that'll bring up now Bryce Martin. He grounded back to the pitcher to end the first inning in his first plate appearance. And the flag in center field blows towards left field. So pretty much a straight north wind as this one hit towards the hot corner. Landon Wiederhold at third, throw to first, takes the runner off the bag, and Staples and Martin able to beat him back to the bag. So it will be Martin that gets on base due to the air. It'll be a throw in air on Wiederhold. Puts a runner on first with 1 out.
Still thought even with the bad throw, he would have been able to get back to first, but not to be. Martin, nice hustle down the first base line, beats it out.
Shea Miller will tip this one back foul for strike 1.
It doesn't go down as a base hit, but those type of plays that win games, are you going to hustle down the first base line, even on a ground ball? Because those are the type of plays that could happen. You just never know.
So an 0-1 count here to Miller. Pitch home here for McQueen. Low bounces away, gets away, and moving up to second base is going to be Martin on the wild pitch. So a 1-1 count here to Miller with a runner on second and 1 out. As the pitch home, swung on and missed for strike 2. So a 1-2 count here to Miller. 1 out, runner on second base. A 4-1 Albany lead in the bottom of the third. And this one curves just back over the plate as Miller goes down looking for out number 2.
Really good pitch from McQueen. Started off as a ball and moves just into the lower left corner of the strike zone. Really good pitch.
As that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Trevor Akins. First pitch upstairs, ball 1.
Lower inside part of the strike zone. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Kind of started inside and kind of just got back over the corner of the plate. As the 1-0 pitch is going to be a little chopper picked up by the pitcher McQueen. Throw to first is not in time as Akins uses his speed to hustle out that infield single.
Now batting the catcher, Dalton Worrell.
And that'll bring up Dalton Worrell to bat. He singled and walked in his 2 plate appearances.
Yeah, guys, they're going to.
Coach is going to have a quick word with the umpires, checking to see on that one.
It was a close play. Obviously, we don't have a great angle on it, but it was certainly close.
And I think what Coach Dyer's asking for, the umpire that made the call is almost by the shortstop to make that call, having to look across the field, hoping to see if maybe the home plate umpire had a better look at it. But they are going to say Akins safe at first. So runners at the corners, 2 outs. And the top of the order up here for the Warriors is Worrell up in an RBI spot. As Akins takes off, swing and a miss there by Worrell for strike 1. Akins in at second without a throw. So now 2 runners in scoring position here for the Warriors with 2 outs. Pitch home. Low and in the dirt for ball 1. Warriors have scored 2 runs in their first 2 innings. They've got 2 runners in scoring position here. As this one's going to be fouled off down the first base side for strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a big pitch coming up from McQueen if he can sit Worrell down, who has probably been the best all-around hitter on this Warrior team this season with 2 runners in scoring position. That would be huge for Platte Valley going into the 4th inning.
One-two pitch home here from McQueen. High and upstairs, ball 2. So a 2-2 count here to Worrell. As the pitch home for McQueen. Inside, gets away. Martin stays, though, at third. So a full count now here to the Warrior leadoff man. And the 3-2 home for McQueen is going to be popped up left side of the infield. Shortstop Tucker Clam trying to chase it down as the wind blows it towards foul territory and just able to put that one away. And it will end the inning, but not. The Warriors will take their 4-1 lead into the fourth inning. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the fourth inning. It's a 4-1 Albany lead as Chase Klein stays out on the mound here for the Warriors as Brandon McQueen will come up to bat here for Platte Valley. As we get ready to start the fourth inning for Chase Klein. So far, he has thrown 43 pitches here on the day. As McQueen, the lone Platte Valley player to get a hit so far today against Klein, came back in the first inning. First pitch. High and outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 from Klein. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. Klein looks in. Has the pitch he wants, brings home the 1-1 to McQueen. And just outside, ball 2. Count moves 2 balls and a strike. So 2 balls and a strike here to McQueen. Lead off the top half of the fourth inning, trailing 4-1. Pitch from Klein. It's going to be a chopper towards the third baseman. Herkman keeps it in front, knocks it down, throw to first, not in time as McQueen gets on base. And that'll bring up Landon Wiederholt to bat, who flew out to left field in his first plate appearance. So McQueen with some speed on first base. Comes up to bat with Wiederholt. As the first pitch from Klein to Wiederholt is going to be popped back out of play, foul for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Wiederholt. McQueen on first, nobody out. Top half the fourth inning, Albany leads 4-1. As the pitch home. is going to be tipped back foul for strike two. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. Digging back into the right-handed batter's box will be Wiederholt. As Klein looks in, has the 0-2 pitch he wants, checks the runner at first, and comes home. Pitch right back to the pitcher. Throw to short in time, throw to first, double play. A 1-6-3 double play here by the Warriors. And now that'll bring up 2 outs with Brody Staples coming up to bat.
Nice double play by the Warriors. Close play at first base, but good stretch by Kenton to make the throw in time. You got to be quick on those double plays, and the Warriors were just quick enough there to get it off.
That'll bring up Brody Staples, who struck out. His first plate appearance, swings and misses at the first one for strike 1. Klein had 6 straight punch outs, starting with Staples in the first inning, ending with Miller in the third. As this one just stays in fair territory, picked up by the catcher Worrell, throw to first in time, and that will end the inning as the Warriors stay at a 4-1 lead, and we will be back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here to start the bottom of the 4th inning. As Jarrett Smith will lead off here for the Warriors. He is 0 for 1 on the day. He was hit by a pitch and a fly out to left field in his 2 plate appearances. As the first pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. Sorry, they called that strike 1 on the outside corner. As Smith swings and misses for strike 2. I take that back. I was right on the first one. It was a pitch outside for ball 1, so a 1-1 count here to Smith. As the pitch home. Outside, ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike here to Smith to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning. As the 2-1. Looked at the knees for strike 2. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got to protect the plate now with 2 strikes.
And the 2-2 going to be fouled off down the first base side, out of play. As we'll stay with a 2-2 count. Albany leads 4-1 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. As the 2-2 pitch comes home. Swung on and missed. Dropped third strike, throw down to first. And Smith is out at first. That'll bring up Chase Klein to bat. Klein so far has walked and has an RBI double to his credit so far in the day. He'll come up to bat with nobody on and 1 out. As the pitch home clips the outside corner for strike one. And the 0-1. Outside, ball one. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on in a 4-1 ball game, bottom of the 4th inning. As the pitch in from McQueen to Klein. Hit right back up the middle into center field. It's another single and base hit here by Klein, as it'll bring up now Kenton Stevens to bat. He's walked and has an RBI single to his credit on the day.
And another single right up the middle for Chase Klein. That one was barreled up quite a bit more than that last one, and right over McQueen's glove as it shoots into center field.
And on a cold day like today, you kind of have to use whatever batting gloves you can. Brett, you brought it to my attention back in the first inning, finally noticed. Kenton Stevens not just wearing batting gloves today, he's wearing bailing gloves.
Yeah,
and they look like they just came from the baler as well.
Yeah, he doesn't normally wear batting gloves, but it is pretty cold out here, so you need something on your hands.
As that one's looked at on the inside corner, count moves even to 1 ball, 1 strike.
So Kenton's using what he's got.
He's farm tough here. Let's see if he can square one up here on the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike here to Stevens, with Chase Klein on first and 1 out. And the pitch home. Swung on and missed as Stevens behind on that one for strike 2. So 2-2 count to Stevens. Runner on first, 1 out. And a 4-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. As the pitch comes home. And the dirt gets away. And Klein got caught in whether he should go or not. Made about, quarter of the way and kind of turned back, as that one did not get far enough away from the catcher Miller. So a 3-2 count here to Stevens. The pitch home. And tipped and caught by the catcher Miller for out number 2. That's the 4th punch out of the day here by Brandon McQueen, as it'll bring up the senior third baseman for the Warriors, Quentin Herkman. Klein takes a short lead at first. The pitch home. Herkman tries to hold up. They're going to check down to second base. He did not. Ball 1 here to Herkman. A 1-0 throw over to first. Klein back in safely. Again, Klein not taking a very large lead at first base. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 home for McQueen. Outside, ball 3. As count moves 3-0. Here to Quentin Herkman. And the next pitch home. Upstairs, Herkman taking all the way. And that one is going to be looked at for ball 4. And the first walk of the day issued by Brandon McQueen as Cole Emerson comes up to bat. But before we do that, looks like we're going to have our first Petty John Auto Center visit to the mound. Remember, during this visit to the mound, check out Petty John Auto Center online or on Facebook. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy provides intricate woodworking, charming antiques, and natural barnwood walls. The magnificent black and white staircase allows the special couple to make the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop to your special day. For more information on the Legacy Event Center, email Jamie at eastforklodge.com.
Cole Emerson comes up to bat with 2 on and 2 out. Shows bunt, can't get it down as it's going to be called strike 1. Not something you usually see with 2 outs is somebody squaring around a bunt. But Emerson so far 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts swinging. As he'll swing and miss this one for strike 2. So 0-2 count here to Emerson. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. The pitch home is going to be low and outside. Ball 1. And the 1-2 home is inside. Ball 2. As the count moves even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch is looked at, strike 3. Emerson goes down looking. That's the 5th punch out of the day by McQueen. We'll go to the 5th. It's a 4-1 lead. I believe we're going to have a pitching change to start the 5th inning. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now, so schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC, on the square in Albany. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set to start out the 5th inning, and we do have a pitching change upcoming here for the Warriors as Jarrett Smith will take over. Remember, this pitching change brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee.
Another good outing for Chase Klein, but the Warriors pull him and put Jarrett Smith on the mound, trying to kind of conserve Chase's pitch count for these games coming up ahead. So hopefully Jarrett can pick up where Chase left off.
Yeah, Klein goes 4 innings, gives up 1 run earned off of 1 hit. 1 hit batter, 6 strikeouts. First pitch swung on and missed by Lane Ackland. Actually take the tip back to the catcher for strike 1. 52 or 53 pitches on the day for Klein, I believe. As this one is going to be hit into shallow right field. Second baseman Shane Miller on the edge of the grass puts it away for out number 1. And that'll bring up now Lucas Terry to bat. Terry struck out looking at his first plate appearance. He'll come up to bat. with nobody on and one out. First pitch. Hits the outside corner, strike one. This is the third game of the season that Smith has pitched in. As the 0-1 in the dirt for ball one. Still looking for some sustained consistency. He pitched an inning and 2/3 in the first game of the season, where he gave up 7 runs. As this one is looked at for strike two, and then he pitched start the game on Tuesday against Gilman City, and didn't get out of this, and just got out of the second inning before he was taken out of that one, giving up 4 runs. As this one swung on a miss by Terry for out number 2, as Smith looks like he has his stuff here today.
Now batting the left fielder, Emily Langford.
So now Emily Langford will come up to bat with nobody on and 2 outs. As the first pitch, as this one looked at for strike one. We talked about Kenton Stevens and him going farm tough. Well, Emily Langford's going girl tough today. No batting gloves.
Yeah, that's
here on this chilly day.
That is certainly brave.
As the 0-1 pitch goes swinging at one upstairs for strike two.
Took a big hack at that one. I think that if I was standing there in the batting gloves, I'd just pray for a walk.
As the 0-2 pitch comes home, swung on a miss, strike 3. As Smith gets out of it, picks up 2 strikeouts, and we will go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It is a 4-1 Albany lead. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Donnie and Nancy Stevens family are proud to support their Albany Warriors. Whether it be in the classroom or on the playing surface, Donnie and Nancy Stevens and family wish the Albany Warrior students, teachers, coaches, and administrators the best of luck this academic year.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel, or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's a 4-1 Albany lead. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up to bat for the Warriors, Martin, Miller, and Akins. Bryce Martin 0 for 2 on the day. As the first pitch is swung on a miss for strike one, he's grounded back to the pitcher and got on base due to the error in his 2 plate appearances. As the 0-1 pitch is going to be low and outside for ball one. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 home. As that one upstairs, Martin swings at it late as well. Makes it a 1-2 count. One-two pitch. Inside, ball 2. Makes the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Outside, ball 3 as the count now moves full. The 3-2 to Martin is going to be popped up. First base side, out of play, foul. Will stay 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice catch by a Platte Valley fan.
Was it off the bounce or just a straight catch?
Straight catch.
Hopefully they had a glove on a cold day like today.
Yeah, they had some gloves on.
3-2 is going to be chopped towards third, and it is going to be just foul as Martin will keep the at-bat alive.
If somebody were to make a catch barehanded, I would be shocked.
I would salute them.
Yes.
As the 3-2 pitch upcoming here from McQueen to Martin. Outside corner, strike 3. Martin goes down looking. That is the 6th punch out of the day here by McQueen.
Now batting the second baseman, Shea Miller.
As that'll bring up Shea Miller. He struck out and walked in his 2 plate appearances on the day. First pitch. Off-speed pitch comes back inside, looked at for strike 1. And the 0-1. Inside. Ball 1 count moves, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Albany leads 4-1. As the pitch up coming from McQueen to Miller. It's going to be upstairs, ball 2. And now the 2-1 from McQueen. Swung on and missed, strike 2, count evened up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch home. In the dirt, ball 3 to the backstop. As the count moves full here to Shea Miller for the 2nd time in his 3 at-bats here today. The other full count went for a walk. The pitch home is going to be popped up, shallow right field. Right fielder Xavier Middleton comes in. Second baseman Lucas Terry, though, puts it in the outfield grass for out number 1. Out number 2. As that'll bring up Trevor Akins. Akins got on base due to fielder's choice and singled in his 2 plate appearances, so 1 for 2 on the day. Does have a run scored. Hits this one foul down the first base side, out of play for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Akins with nobody on and 2 out. The pitch from McQueen is going to come in inside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Outside, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 home for McQueen to Akins. Hit down the first base side, foul territory. First baseman Staples going up against the fence, puts it away. Out number 3. And we will go to the 6th inning with Albany leading 4-1 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club joining together for the better of the Albany students.
The administration, board, faculty, and staff at the Jefferson School District are proud of the accomplishments of all of the students enrolled at the Jefferson School District. The students at the Jefferson School continue to soar in all of their extracurricular activities by putting in the hard work and dedication that is needed to succeed. The Jefferson School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season.
Thank you for watching this Albany TV broadcast. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to turn on your notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you want to be a part of our broadcast or have any comments about this broadcast, contact us by messaging us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set to start the top half of the 6th inning. It is a 4-1 Albany lead. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters coming up here for Platte Valley. So it'll be Xavier Middleton that'll lead off. He struck out swinging in his only plate appearance so far on the day. First pitch here from Smith. Low in the dirt for ball one. Smith was able to get out of the fifth inning pretty easily with a pop out and 2 strikeouts swinging. That was the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike one, count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 from Smith. Swung on a miss, strike 2, count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the 1-2 pitch up coming from Smith to Middleton. Just outside, ball 2, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 home. Swung on a miss, strike 3. That's the 3rd punch out of the day. There by Smith, 9 punch out so far on the day. Here by Warrior pitchers. That's going to bring up Justin Miller. He's been hit by a pitch, scored a run, and struck out in his 2 plate appearances. Again, he got on base to a hit by pitch to lead off the game, scored as he made all the way to 3rd off of a couple wild pitches. As this one is going to be hit in the left field. Bryce Martin goes back and puts it away for out number 2. And that'll bring up now Tucker Clam, who has the lone RBI so far for Platte Valley. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a sacrifice ground out and a pop-up to the catcher Worrell in foul territory. As the pitch comes home from Smith. Inside, ball 1. And the 1-0 home from Smith. High and inside, ball 2. So 2-0 count here to Clam. Pitch home is looked at. Strike 1. Count moves 2 balls and a strike. As the next pitch is going to bounce in the dirt to the backstop for ball 3. Count moves 3 balls and a strike. On deck would be Brandon McQueen, who's been on base in each of his plate appearances with a walk and got on base due to an error. The 3-1 pitch. Chopped foul down the third base side as the count now moves full, and a big pitch upcoming here from Smith to keep McQueen in the batter's box until the 7th inning. Pitch home. Again, fouled off down the third base side as that one took a nasty bounce off the fence, and quick hands by the Warrior head coach, Dustin Worrell.
Yeah, not really sure how he was able to come away with that one.
As the 3-2 pitch. This one going to be popped foul out of play down the left field side. So a 3-2 count here to Tucker Clam as he continues to fight to keep this at-bat alive. Pitch home from Smith. Low and in the dirt for ball 4. First walk issued of the day here by the Warriors. And first one here by Smith. As Brandon McQueen comes up to bat again on base in both of his plate appearances. Singled and got on base due to the error. Pitch home from Smith is going to be popped up first base side, and the pitcher Smith is there for out number 3. We will go to the bottom of the 6th inning, a 4-1 lead for Albany. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman. Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
The board members, staff, teachers, and community members of the South Nottoway R4 School District in Barnard are proud of their students. The South Nottoway athletes use the hard work and perseverance that they learn in the classroom and apply it to their extracurricular activities. South Nottoway R4 School District, continuing to do what is best for students every day in everything they do. The South Nottoway R4 School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season. The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, you're family.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, as we get ready to start the bottom of the sixth inning. It'll be top of the order coming up here for the Warriors. 1, 2, 3 hitters, Worrell, Smith, and Klein coming up to bat. Worrell so far, 1 for 2 on the day. As this one just outside for ball one. Worrell singled, walked, and popped out to short in his 3 plate appearances. Is this one just inside for ball 2.
Warriors trying to add however many runs they can to this lead before they go on the top of 7th, trying to close this win out and get their second win in a row.
This one inside ball 3, and we forgot to mention a new pitching change. This pitching change brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. The new pitcher is the left-hander Brody Staples. As this one's looked at for a strike one, count moves 3 balls and a strike. So as Staples going to the mound, McQueen moves over to second base, and Lucas Terry moves from second to first. 3-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle, and underneath the glove of Tucker Clam into center field.
Yeah, Clam frustrated with himself there. Definitely that's a play that he can make, and it just didn't quite get his glove all the way down, and it just snuck right underneath his glove.
That'll bring up Jarrett Smith, 0 for 2 on the day and hit by a pitch. Said for Clam, that one almost looking like he was ready to try and throw it before he ever had it in his glove. As this one swung on a miss for strike one, and very easy to do when you have a quick runner like Worrell running down to first. Try and make the throw before you have it fully in your glove, and slips right underneath. The 0-1 pitch. Hit towards the shortstop, Clam. Picks it up this time. Throw to second in time. Throw to first. And they're not going to get him out at first. They will get the lead runner.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard hit of a ball. Platte Valley was going to have to be pretty quick turning that double play. They just couldn't quite do it. Smith beats the throw by about a step.
That'll bring up Chase Klein to bat. He's walked an RBI double and a single so far to his credit on the day. First pitch from Staples is going to be fouled off down the first base side for strike one. So an 0-1 count here to Klein. And the pitch is going to be hit to center field. Center fielder Ackland comes in and puts it away for out number 2, and that'll bring up Kenton Stevens to bat. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, an RBI single, and a strikeout.
Now batting the first baseman, Kenton
I think maybe the catcher Miller said something about his gloves. he was kind of looking down at him and then was kind of laughing a little bit.
So I think the umpires are getting hit on that as well a little bit here. As Stevens comes up for his 4th plate appearance on the day. Pitch outside, ball 1. So again, Jarrett Smith at first base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 4-1 Albany lead. As Smith takes off, pitch home. Smith in safely at second. As Smith took that one on the pitcher, Staples, as he had him timed down and went. Not easy to do with a left-hander.
No, it was a great jump. I think he might have went before he kind of went home.
As the 2-0 pitch swung on a miss for strike 1.
The left-hander, it's easier to fake out a runner because you can raise that right leg and then throw over to first. I don't know for sure, but I think Smith might have jumped the gun a little bit.
And the 2-1 pitch swung on a miss. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So a 2-2 count here to Stevens. The runner on second, the pitch home is going to be chopped towards the third baseman. Wiederholt picks it up, throw to first. In time, out number 3. We will go to the 7th inning with Albany leading 4-1 to see if they can close this one out, come away with their 2nd win of the season. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Donnie and Nancy Stevens family are proud to support their Albany Warriors. Whether it be in the classroom or on the playing surface, Donnie and Nancy Stevens and family wish the Albany Warrior students, teachers, coaches, and administrators the best of luck this academic year.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany has got you covered. Pettyjohn's makes buying your next vehicle transparent, simple, and easy. We have no hidden fees and upfront pricing on every vehicle in stock at pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for the top half of the 7th inning. And Albany leads here 4-1. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters that'll be coming up here for Platte Valley. Landon Wiederholt, Brody Staples, and Lane Acklin.
Jarrett Smith back on the mound for the Warriors, trying to close this one out and give the Warriors their 2nd win in a row.
First pitch. Bounces in the dirt for ball 1. Wiederholt so far 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to left field and hit into a 1-6-3 double play. His last at-bat in the 4th inning. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be just inside, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch home. Is going to be hit in the left field, and it'll get down and goes past the left fielder, Martin, as making his way into second base. Wiederholt throw offline as Wiederholt gets on base through the single, moves up to second on the air.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard enough to where the Warriors could have kept him at first base. You got to knock that down as an outfielder. It can't get past you. And then a wild throw back in, but luckily for the Warriors, Kenton Stevens was able to back it up before Wiederholt tried to go to third.
So that'll bring up Staples 0 for 2 so far in the day with a strikeout and a ground out. As this one looked at for strike one. So the runner on second still doesn't mean anything, as the tying run is not until the on-deck circle. As the 0-1 pitch. High and outside, ball one. So a 1-1 count here to Staples. And the pitch home from Smith. Goes to the backstop, and runner takes off for third, throw down, and in safely is Wiederholt on the wild pitch. As the count moves to 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1 count here to Staples. Pitch home from Smith. Is going to be popped up, third base side, out of play, foul for a strike 2. So a 2-2 count here to Staples with nobody out and a runner on third base. And a 3-run ball game. 2-2 home from Smith. Outside, ball 3. Count now moves full. And if you're Smith, just think of it as nobody on base here with the 3-2 count, as that run at third does not matter. Pitch swung on a miss, strike 3, and a big strikeout there by Smith for out number 1, as it'll bring up Lane Ackland.
Yeah, big strikeout by Smith, able to get batter to chase, and maybe that'll kind of settle him down a little bit there. It looked like maybe a little bit of nerves trying to close this one out, kind of out of the strike zone, but big out there.
First pitch is going to be fought off to the third baseman. Herkman picks it up, throw to first, sails on it, and Shea Miller almost makes it back over to first, but as Ackland took a long throw
Now batting the first baseman, Lucas Terry.
around first, so now tying runner comes up to bat here for Platte Valley with 1 out, and it's Lucas Terry 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts.
I don't know if Miller and Stevens did on purpose, but Stevens is kind of looking for the ball while Miller had it.
This one going to be chopped towards short. Klein trips, gets the throw over to second. They'll get the lead runner. Ooh. As that one almost ended badly again here for the Warriors.
Yeah,
so now they've got 2 outs with a runner on first, and Emily Langford coming up to bat. She's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, the field is still a little bit soft from the rain we got today, so it's kind of a scary moment there with Klein sliding a little bit. If they would have had 2 runners on and 1 out, you start to get a little bit nervous if you're a Warrior fan.
It's the first pitch to Langford. High and outside, ball 1. Smith trying to close this out here for the Warriors. Give them their 2nd win in a row and 2nd win of the season. This one inside for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on first is Lucas Terry with 2 outs. Emily Langford, the tie and run up at bat. The 2-0 home. Outside, ball 3. On deck would be Xavier Middleton, who's also 0 for 2 on the day. The 3-0 in the dirt, ball 4. So the tying run now on base here for Platte Valley, and the winning run up at bat. So Middleton 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. One of those strikeouts coming against Smith, the leadoff last inning.
Warriors have 4 outs at third, second, first. If it's a ground ball, just take the easy bag.
This one low for ball 1. As Smith just maybe overthrowing a little hard here, as the pressure kind of gets to him here as the inning goes on. The 1-0 is going to be hitting the left field. Martin dives, gets away, and this one's going to bring in at least 1. Emily Langford at third gets in safely, as it's an RBI double here by Xavier Middleton. And now the tying run sits at third base, and the winning run sits at second.
Yeah, it's a tough read to make as an outfielder. It was a line drive ball. You don't really know whether to come in on it or to back up. And top of the order now up for Platte Valley.
And looks like we're going to have Petty John Auto Center visit the mound. Remember, during this visit the mound, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're going to keep it here for the moment to see if Warriors are going to keep Smith in or whether or not they will make the pitching change or not. It looks like they're going to let Smith try and work out of this one. Again, the tying run sits at third. The leading run sits at second. Justin Miller, the leadoff hitter here for Platte Valley, comes up 0 for 2 on the day, led off the game, hit by a pitch, and scored a run. He's also struck out and flown out. And his 3 plate appearances. And the pitch home from Smith. It's going to be hit to left field, foul territory, but out of play for strike one.
Martin hustled over there, but right up against the fence, really no chance to make the catch, but they get ahead of Miller here, 0-1. Just need to give him another good pitch here and try and get him to ground one or get strike two and get in the driver's seat here if you're Smith.
So 0-1 count here to Miller. The pitch home from Smith is going to be upstairs. Ball one, count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Upstairs, ball 2. So 2-1 count here to Justin Miller. Again, the leading run sitting at second, the tying run at third here for Platte Valley. As the pitch home is low, ball 3. And now the 3-1 from Smith home. Is going to be hit into shallow center. It's going to get down. And here comes the leading run. And he is out at home, but we are tied going to the bottom of the 7th inning. An RBI single by Miller, but Middleton out at home on a nice throw from Chase Klein out in the outfield at the edge of the grass. But it is a tie game going to the bottom of the 7th. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch is tucked away in the solitude of over 1,000 private acres of rolling hills, beautiful trees, and fields just north of Albany. East Fork Lodge is complete with 11 private suites, 3 private cabins, and all the amenities you could ever desire. You're sure to be comfortable when staying only a few days or just a few hours. East Fork Lodge is the perfect location for weddings, corporate retreats, reunions, family vacations, or even a weekend getaway with some friends. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on East Fork Lodge and Ranch. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now, so schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC, on the square in Albany. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the Square in Albany at 660-726-4170.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 4-4 tie here in the bottom of the 7th inning, as it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters here for the Warriors. 3 seniors, Quentin Herkman, Cole Emerson, Bryce Martin. First pitch inside, ball 1, or strike 1, right on the corner.
Well, the Warriors gave up the lead in the top of the 7th, but it's just tied now. Luckily, they got that out at home, or else things are going to be, or else the pressure would be really on for these guys.
This one bounces in the dirt for ball 1. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. On this chilly Friday afternoon, the 1-1 pitch. Outside corner. Nope, just outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 41 degrees. The 16-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the north, wind gust hitting 25 as this one popped back out of play, foul for strike 2. Count moves 2 balls, 2 strikes. Feels like 33 degrees here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So it feels just like right above freezing, which if you can tell me the difference between 33 and 32, good for you.
Yeah.
2-2 count. Still feels the same out here. Wind has died down a little bit, it feels like. Trees out in center not quite blowing around as much as the 2-2. Looked at, strike 3 as Herkman goes down looking for out number 1. That'll bring up Cole Emerson. Emerson 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts.
Yeah, no better time than now to get on base. They would need somebody with his speed to try and get on.
Showed bunt, pulled it back as it's going to be low for ball 1.
If he is able to get on, Warriors are going to be aggressive with him, I would imagine. Trying to get him in scoring position to where he can score on a base hit.
Again gets the bunt down. Picked up by the pitcher Staples. Throw to first. And it's going to be out at first. I said both of the corner infielders were playing in, kind of expecting that bunt after he showed bunt on the first one. And just out at second base for out number 2 as it'll bring up Bryce Martin. He's 0 for 3 on the day as well. And ground out to the pitcher. Got on base due to the air and then struck out looking in his 3 plate appearances.
Credit to Platte Valley for making that play. That's a tough play to make as a left-handed pitcher. You have to pick the ball up and then spin around to throw over to first, and they were able to get him in time.
First pitch outside for ball 1 here to Martin. And the 1-0. High for ball 2. So 2-0 count here to Martin. Pitch home from Staples. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Count moves to 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 home is going to be chopped towards the third baseman, Wiederholt. Throw to first. In time, out number 3. And we will go to extras here on this Friday afternoon. We'll be back with more when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel, or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club joining together for the better of the Albany students.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start extra innings as we start the top of the 8th inning. And we have another Albany Hy-Vee pitching change. This pitching change brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list. And a smile in the aisles here on Albany TV. As Cole Emerson will be the new pitcher. Take a look here at the day for Jarrett Smith. He goes 3 innings, gives up 3 runs, none earned off of 3 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. So Cole Emerson will come up here against the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Tucker Clam, Brandon McQueen, and Landon Wiederholt. As the first pitch upcoming. And showing bunt, it goes foul for strike 1. So it's a 0-1 count here to Clam. The pitch is going to be popped up, third base side, foul territory, and up against the fence,
catch.
pulling it in is Jarrett Smith for out number 1.
Really nice catch up against the wall, kind of found the wall with his arm, and then went up and got it just before it, just in case it was going to bounce off the wall. Good catch by Smith there at third base.
That'll bring up Brandon McQueen. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Got on base due to an error and popped up to the pitcher in his 2 plate appearances. As this one looked at, strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to McQueen. As the pitch home from Emerson. Low and in the dirt for ball 1. This is the 3rd appearance on the season here for Emerson. He was able to pick up the win in the game on Tuesday over at Gilman City. Came in and finished off the final 5 innings and picked up the victory. As this one just outside for ball 2, count moves to 2 balls and a strike. Emerson has yet to give up a run so far here on the season. As the 2-1 is looked at, strike 2, count even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 home is going to be popped foul, and the count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 count here to McQueen. Pitch home from Emerson. And the dirt, ball 3 as the count moves full. Full count here to McQueen. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the 8th inning. All tied up at 4 apiece. And the 3-2 home is going to be out of play, foul. We'll stay at 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 home. Again, going to be out of play, foul.
Good battle here going between these two guys. Emerson trying to finish him off, but hasn't been able to do it so far.
So a 3-2 count here to McQueen. With nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. Emerson looks in. Has the pitch he wants. And this one, little dribbler out to the second baseman, Miller. Throw to first in time for out number 2. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Landon Wiederholt, that got the last inning rally started as he singled to start out at the top of the 7th. 1 for 3 otherwise on the day. The single run scored, hit to a double play, and flew out to left field. As the pitch upcoming here from Emerson is going to be fouled back for strike 1. So an 0-1 count. Here to Wiederholt. This one's going to be hit to center field. Bryce Martin comes in, puts it away for out number 3. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th, still tied at 4 when we come back in a moment to see if the Warriors can pick up the victory when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The administration, board, faculty, and staff at the Jefferson School District are proud of the accomplishments of all of the students enrolled at the Jefferson School District. The students at the Jefferson School continue to soar in all of their extracurricular activities by putting in the hard work and dedication that is needed to succeed. The Jefferson School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
The board members, staff, teachers, and community members of the South Nottoway R4 School District in Barnard are proud of their students. The South Nottoway athletes use the hard work and perseverance that they learn in the classroom and apply it to their extracurricular activities. South Nottoway R4 School District continuing to do what is best for students every day in everything they do. The South Nottoway R4 School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the 8th inning, tied at 4. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up for the Warriors. Shea Miller, Trevor Akins, and Dalton Worrell. So the first pitch upcoming here to Miller. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Miller so far 0 for 2 on the day. He's walked, struck out, and popped out to second in his 3 plate appearances. The 0-1. Outside, count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Staples still on the mound here for Platte Valley. The 1-1. It's going to be hit right back up the middle. Shortstop Clam has it. Throw to first in time. Out, number 1.
I was going to say you'd like to, if you're Albany, get at least one of these 8, 9 guys on before the top of the order comes up. Shea Miller grounds out there, so you'd like for Akins to just find any way he can to get on base for the top of the order, try and hit him around and get a walk-off here in the bottom of the 8th.
First pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Akins so far 1 for 3 on the day. A single, got on base due to fielder's choice, scored a run, and popped out to first in his 3 plate appearances. This one inside, ball 1 count, even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 home from Staples is looked at, strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now the 1-2 home. Swung on a miss, strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, the 8-9 guys go down. Now 2 outs for the top of the order. See here, Dalton Worrell can make something happen.
Now batting the catcher, Dalton Worrell.
Worrell 1 for 3 on the day. A single, a walk. Popped out to short and got on base due to the air. In his 4 plate appearances, as this one's going to be hit into right field. Right fielder Middleton goes back. This one's going to get down, going to the fence. And Worrell on his horse, going around second base. He will stop after a 2-out double here in the 8th inning, and the Warriors have the winning run now in scoring position. And it'll be Jarrett Smith that'll be coming up to bat here for the Warriors. He is 0 for 3 on the day. He's been hit by a pitch, flew out to left, struck out, and hit into a fielder's choice in his 4 plate appearances. He'll come up to bat with the winning run sitting on second base. This one is going to be hit down into right field. It's going to get down. Worrell makes his way around third and will stop. And now runners on the corners. And Chase Klein, probably their most clutch hitter today, comes up to bat. He is 2 for 3 on the day. He's walked, an RBI double, a single, and a fly out to center field.
Well, with 2 outs, you know that.
And they're going to walk him. They're going to intentionally walk Klein to load the bases, and that will bring up Kenton Stevens. After getting made fun of a little bit for the farm gloves, goes in no gloves here for this at-bat here in the bottom of the 8th. He is 1 for 3 on the day. A walk, an RBI single, a strikeout, and a ground out to third. First pitch from Staples to Stevens. Swung on a miss, strike 1. So bases loaded, 2 outs, and a tie game, bottom of the 8th inning here for Kenton Stevens. A base hit wins it for the Warriors. Swung on a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 from Staples. Swung on a miss, strike 3. And a big strikeout there by Staples sends this one to the 9th. We're back with more on a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we go to the 9th inning. Tied at 4. And here coming up for Platte Valley will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Staples, Ackland, and Terry. Cole Emerson still on the mound here for the Warriors.
Staples.
Staples 0 for 3 so far in the day. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to the catcher as the wind again continues to pick up here as we reach right at about 7 o'clock. Upstairs, ball 1. Felt like 38 degrees at first pitch here today at 5 o'clock, a little before. Right now it's 41 degrees. Feels still like 33 as this one looked at for a strike one with a 15-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the north. Wind gust hitting up to 24. The 1-1 pitch home here from Emerson. Swung on a miss, strike 2. A 4-4 tie here in the top of the 9th inning. Warriors led throughout as this one's going to be popped back out of play foul until a 3-run top half of the 7th inning for Platte Valley. The leading run was cut down at home plate to end that top half of the inning. The 1-2 pitch is going to be hit into center field. Martin drops it, and getting on base to lead off is going to be Brody Staples after the air, and that'll bring up Lane Acklin.
Now batting the center fielder, Lane Acklin.
So Acklin will come up to bat 0 for 3 on the day. Struck out, popped out to second, and got on base due to an error in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch, swung on a miss. Strike 1, throw it down to first. Back in safely as Staples as Worrell threw behind the runner at first. And the 0-1 pitch here to Acklin. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. So an 0-2 count here to Acklin with the runner on first, nobody out. Pitch home from Emerson. Outside. And the count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Emerson looks in, checks the runner. Staples at first. Comes home with a 1-2. Off speed. Hitting to center field. Martin gets another chance at it. Comes in. This time puts it away for out number 1. And that'll bring up Lucas Terry to bat.
Now batting the first baseman, Lucas Terry.
Terry struck out twice and hit into a fielder's choice and came around to score a run back in that 7th inning. He'll come up to bat with a runner on first and 1 out. Pitch home from Emerson is going to be popped up left side of the infield. Smith calls everybody off and puts it away for out number 2. Throw over to first base, not going to be in time. And that'll bring up Emily Langford to bat.
Batting the left fielder, Emily Langford.
Langford 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk and a run scored. That run scored was a big one. It was a tying run in the top of the 7th. She'll come up to bat with a runner on first and 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. Pitch home from Emerson. High for ball 1. The 1-0 is going to be chopped foul down the third base side for strike 1. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. So a 1-1 count here to Langford with 2 outs. And the pitch. High for ball 2. Two balls and a strike here to Langford with 2 outs and a runner on first. Emerson looks in, brings home the 2-1. Low in the dirt, kept in front nicely by Worrell to keep the runner Staples at first as the count moves 3-1 to Langford. On deck is Xavier Middleton. The 3-1 home from Emerson. Inside corner looked at, strike 2. Langford thought it was ball 4, was getting ready to walk to first. She'll be brought back to the batter's box with a full count and 2 outs. Moving with the pitch will be Staples. And the 3-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Still tied at 4-4 when we come back in a moment.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. We start the bottom of the 9th inning. It is a 4-4 tie. And for the Warriors, it will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters again, just like it was in the bottom of the 7th. Quentin Herkman, Cole Emerson, and Bryce Martin are scheduled to bat. Herkman will lead off. Herkman so far 0 for 2. He's walked twice, struck out twice. Good thing for the Warriors. He walks, then strikes out, walks and strikes out. So according to the way this looks, he will walk in this plate appearance, as this one is going to be inside for ball 1. That is the trend going so far for Herkman in this game. The 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. So a 1-1 count here to Herkman. Pitch from Staples, swung on a miss, strike 2. Warriors have not scored a run since back in the 2nd inning. And haven't had a hit since back in the 4th. I take that back. They did get one last inning as Herkman goes down looking for out number 1. That'll bring up Cole Emerson to bat. Emerson 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a ground out to the pitcher.
Got to find a way to get on base here if you're Emerson.
Corner infielders play in, expecting the bunt. As Emerson looks at one right down the heart of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. So an 0-2 count here to Emerson in the bottom of the 9th inning. This one's going to be upstairs for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 home. It's going to be hit down the third base side, but foul. And will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a 1-2 count here to Emerson. In the bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 4. Next pitch home from Staples. It's going to be hit into center field. Center fielder Ackland comes in, puts it away for out number 2. That'll bring up Bryce Martin to bat. He's 0 for 4 on the day.
Now batting the center fielder, Bryce Martin.
Martin is grounded out to the pitcher, got on base due to an error, struck out, and grounded out to third in his 4 plate appearances. This one is going to be hit towards the second baseman, McQueen. Picks it up, throw to first in time. We'll go to the 10th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top of the 10th inning. And it's a 4-4 tie. And for Platte Valley, it'll be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Xavier Middleton, Justin Miller, and Tucker Clam. That'll be coming up to bat. Cole Emerson still on the mound here for the Warriors. Xavier Middleton, 1 for 3 so far in the game, with an RBI double and 2 strikeouts so far. So as we start the top of the 10th inning, Middleton will lead off here for Platte Valley. First pitch, inside, ball 1. And the 1-0 home from Emerson. Swung on and missed. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 upcoming from Emerson to Middleton. Is going to be chopped towards the shortstop, Klein, and it goes underneath his glove as Middleton gets on due to the air. And that's going to bring up the top of the order in Justin Miller.
2 errors to open up the last 2 innings for the Warriors, and they were able to get by that last inning, but you can only do that so many times before it comes back to bite you. You hope it doesn't happen here for the Warriors.
Miller had an RBI single that tied the game in the 7th inning. He is 1 for 3. He's also been hit by a pitch and scored a run, as well as struck out and flew out to left field in his 4 plate appearances on the day. The runner on first, nobody out. First pitch, low, ball 1 as Worrell keeps it in front to keep the runner Middleton at first. Now the 1-0 pitch upcoming here from Emerson to Miller. Inside, ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, no strikes. Middleton takes a nice sized lead off of first. 2-0 in the dirt. Again, Worrell keeps it in front as the count moves 3 balls, no strikes here to Miller. 3 balls, no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first in a tie ball game here in the top of the 10th inning. Pitch home from Emerson. Miller faked the bunt and then brought it back, and he will walk So now back-to-back base runners here for Platte Valley to start out the top of the 10th inning. And the Albany infield's going to have a quick word here as Tucker Clam comes up to bat here for Platte Valley. Remember, during this visit to the mound, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com. Tucker Clam 1 for 3 on the day. He has an RBI ground out, a pop-up to the catcher, pop-up to third, and has walked in his 4 plate appearances. He'll come up with no bigger at bat here with runners on second and first. Nobody out here in the top of the 10th inning in a tie ball game. So Emerson looks in, has the pitch he wants, checks the runner Middleton at second, comes home. Showing bunt, runner takes off for third. And Middleton is safe at third base. As nobody really covering that time for the Warriors as Smith was playing in, expecting the bunt there from Clam.
Yeah, he saw the bunt and started charging in and couldn't get back in time.
Throw over to first. Runner Miller back in safely.
It's going to be hard with no outs for the Warriors to keep this run from scoring.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. 1-0 count here to Tucker Clam. And this one looked at strike one as Miller takes second without a throw. So 2 runners now in scoring position here for Platte Valley. Still nobody out here in the top of the 10th. A 1-1 count here to Clam. And the pitch home from Emerson. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. And now the 1-2 pitch upcoming here from Emerson to Clam. And it's looked at, strike 3. Clam goes down looking for out number 1. That'll bring up Brandon McQueen to bat.
Now batting, Brandon McQueen.
McQueen so far 1 for 3 on the day. A single, got on base due to an error, popped up to the pitcher and grounded out to second in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch, low in the dirt, gets to the backstop, bounces away down the third base line, but the runner, Middleton, will stay at third as the count moves. 1 ball, no strikes.
It would have been a close play if Middleton had kept going to home. It rolled up towards third base, but Worrell got there pretty quick. And if he would have delivered a good throw, they might have been able to get him, but Middleton stays at third.
So the 1-0 count here to McQueen. Pitch home from Emerson. Again low in the dirt for ball 2 as Worrell keeps it in front. On deck is Landon Wiederholt. And the 2-0 pitch comes home from Emerson. Up high, ball 3. And if you're the Warriors with a base open, maybe walk McQueen here, take your medicine here with Wiederholt and force at any base. As this one's looked at here by McQueen for strike 1, count moves 3 balls and a strike. It's a 4-4 tie, top of the 10th inning. Platte Valley with runners on third and second and 1 out. It's a 3-1 count here to McQueen. As the pitch comes in here from Emerson. It's going to be hit. It's going to get into left field. 1 run will come around. Here comes the second. Throw home. And not in time. It's a 2 RBI single by McQueen. He'll move up to second on the throw.
Big hit for McQueen, who not only scores the go-ahead run, but adds another one there for insurance. Platte Valley takes a 6-4 lead here in the top of the 10th inning and still only 1 out.
So that'll bring up Landon Wiederholt to bat. He's 1 for 4 on the day with a single and a run scored, a fly out to left and center, and he's also hit into a double play. First pitch low in the dirt for ball 1. First time the Warriors have trailed since back in the top half of the first inning. A trail here 6-4 here in the top of the 10th. 1-0 pitch. High, ball 2. They're going to intentionally walk Wiederholt, put runners on first and second, and bring up Brody Staples. Staples 0 for 4 so far here on the day. 2 strikeouts, a ground out, and got on base due to an error last inning. First pitch outside, ball 1. So the double play in line here in third, second, and first. The pitch low in the dirt, gets away. Runner moves, both runners move up a base on the wild pitch.
Takes a double play out of the equation for the Warriors.
And the 2-0 pitch is going to be hit in the left field, and it's going to be foul out of play for strike 1 as the count moves 2 balls and a strike. So 2 balls and a strike here to Staples with 1 out and runners on third and second. It's a 6-4 Platte Valley lead. This one upstairs, ball 3. And the 3-1 home here to Staples. It is going to be tipped foul for strike 2 as the count now moves full. So full count pitch here to Staples with 1 out. Two runners in scoring position here for Platte Valley. This one in the dirt, ball 4. Bases are loaded with 1 out. And Lane Ackland coming to bat. And looks like we're going to have another Petty John Auto Center visit the mound. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Bases loaded here in the top of the 10th inning, 1 out. And we're going to have what looks to be an Albany Hy-Vee pitching change as well, as Dalton Worrell is going to come in to pitch. We'll be back after this timeout. Remember, this pitching change brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile on the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch is tucked away in the solitude of over 1,000 private acres of rolling hills, beautiful trees, and fields just north of Albany. East Fork Lodge is complete with 11 private suites, 3 private cabins, and all the amenities you could ever desire. You're sure to be comfortable when staying only a few days or just a few hours. East Fork Lodge is the perfect location for weddings, corporate retreats, reunions, family vacations, or even a weekend getaway with some friends. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on East Fork Lodge and Ranch. The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy provides intricate woodworking, charming antiques, and natural barnwood walls. The magnificent black and white staircase allows the special couple to make the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop to your special day. For more information on the Legacy Event Center, email Jamie at eastforklodge.com. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now, so schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC, on the square in Albany. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, as it is a 6-4 lead here in favor of the Platte Valley crew over Albany, and Dalton Worrell is going to be the new pitcher. Cole Emerson will be the new catcher, so pitcher and catcher will switch here. And bases will be loaded here for Worrell with one out. And it will be Lane Ackland that'll be coming up to bat here for Platte Valley.
First time we've seen Worrell, I think, in his career pitch. I believe he started every game of his career behind the plate catching.
Yes.
Just trying to stop the bleeding here for the Warriors, keep this at a 6-4 ball game, but he comes in at a tough spot with runners on the corners and most likely runners, actually bases loaded, sorry.
Yeah, bases loaded here for Platte Valley with
just
one out.
Yeah, just one out. So it's a tough spot for him.
Ackland 0 for 4 so far on the day. First pitch here from Worrell. Outside, bounces away. Runner comes home and will score. That run is going to be accredited against Cole Emerson. That makes it now a 7-4 Platte Valley lead here in the top of the 10th inning. And a 1-0 count here to Ackland. Pitch comes home from Worrell. Gets away to the backstop this time. Runner Wiederholt will stay at third. The count moves 2 balls, no strikes. Warriors trying to conserve some of their pitchers as well for the 2 games next week that they have against Maysville, a district opponent, and then another district opponent in Northeast Nottoway, Monday and Tuesday, as this one's going to be low for ball 3. 2-game week next week for the Warriors. We'll have one of those here on Albany TV. The game on Monday at home. As the 3-0 pitch. It's going to be low, ball 4, and Ackland will walk.
Now batting the first baseman, Lucas Terry.
All right, so to bring up Lucas Terry to bat. He's 0 for 4 on the day. Did get on base due to the fielder's choice and scored a run. He'll come up with the bases loaded and 1 out. This one going to be outside for ball 1.
Worrell so far missing basically all of his pitches in the left-handed batter's box.
As this one's going to be hitting the center field. Martin loses it, and it's going to go down, and that will bring in another Platte Valley run. So after the RBI single there by Terry, that'll bring up Emily Langford, as it's now an 8-4 Platte Valley lead. This one going to be hit right back to the pitcher, Worrell. The throw home gets away, and that'll be an error on the pitcher, Worrell.
Things go from bad to worse for the Warriors. That's just trying to overthrow. Maybe slipped out of Worrell's hands a little bit, but a throw that he makes all the time, just from the other way.
Yeah.
From the catcher's position to the mound, and that time he just misses badly.
Pitch home to Middleton, looked at for strike 1. So it started as a 4-1 lead going into the 7th inning for the Warriors here in the top of the 10th, sits at a 9-4 Platte Valley lead. 5 runs scored here in the top half of the 10th here by Platte Valley. And bases loaded still here with just 1 out. And a 1-1 count here to the number 9 hitter, Middleton, the 10th batter here this inning. As this one's hit back to Worrell, this time the throw to home in time for out number 2.
So they save a run here, but it's just assuming that they get out of this inning, it's 9-4. It's going to be a tall task for them to come back, even though they did save that run there.
That'll bring up Justin Miller. He walked earlier in this inning, singled in the 7th. As this one looked at for strike 1, walked in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, and flew out to left in the 6th. The 0-1 pitch is going to be chopped foul for strike 2. So an 0-2 count here to Miller with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the top half of the 10th inning. It's a 9-4 Albany lead, Platte Valley lead. The 0-2 home from Worrell. In the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch home. It is going to be outside for ball 2. So a 2-2 count upcoming here to Justin Miller on the pitch. Chopped down the third base side, picked up by Smith. Throw to first is not going to be there, and Emily Langford comes home now, goes back to third as Miller gets on base due to the air. And another run comes in to score here for Platte Valley as the bases remain loaded. As it's now a 10-4 Platte Valley lead. And the pitch to Clam is going to be fouled back for strike 1. Clam just 1 and 2 Platte Valley batters that have gotten out this inning as he struck out looking. As this one's going to be upstairs for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded, top of the 10th inning, 10-4, Platte Valley leads. This one's going to be hit into left center field. And left fielder Herkman under it for out. Number 3, but not before Platte Valley can plate 6. They take a lead going to the bottom of the 10th inning. When we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. The Donnie and Nancy Stevens family are proud to support their Albany Warriors. Whether it be in the classroom or on the playing surface, Donnie and Nancy Stevens and family wish the Albany Warrior students, teachers, coaches, and administrators the best of luck this academic year.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel, or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
Thank you for watching this Albany TV broadcast. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to turn on your notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you want to be a part of our broadcast or have any comments about this broadcast, contact us by messaging us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom of the 10th inning. And it will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters that'll be coming up here for Albany. But we're going to have a pinch hitter to start. Hitting for Shea Miller is going to be Cameron Martin as he'll get his first plate appearance here in the bottom of the 10th inning, with his team trailing by 6.
Well, it's extra innings, and normally when you put in a pinch hitter in extra innings, it's you're not down by 6 runs. So, I mean, there's pressure, but at the same time, the Warriors had such a bad inning last inning, you don't really expect them to win. So there's pressure, but at the same time, not really.
First pitch to Martin is swung on and missed for strike 1 as Brody Staples stays in the game here for Platte Valley, looking to come away with the win. The 0-1 pitch is going to be tipped foul for strike 2. And for Martin, it's got to be a tough task sitting on the bench for 9.5 innings.
Yeah.
And finally getting the call up on a cold day as well. As the 0-2 pitch comes in here from Staples to Martin. And he goes flailing at the pitch outside for out number 1. And that'll bring up Trevor Akins to bat. Akins is 1 for 4 on the day with a single. Got on base due to a fielder's choice and scored a run. Popped out to first and struck out in his 4 plate appearances. First pitch is going to be hit towards the first baseman, Lucas Terry. Picks it up and goes over and steps on first for out number 2 as the Warriors down now to their final out here of the ball game. Dalton Worrell will come up to bat here. He's hitting 2 for 4 on the night with a single, a double, a walk, a run scored, a pop out to short, and also got on base due to an error in his plate appearances. So got on base in 4 of his 5 as this one high and inside for ball 1. It's a 10-4 Platte Valley lead, bottom of the 10th inning, nobody on, 2 outs. And this pitch upstairs, ball 2, 2-0 count here to Worrell to lead the Warrior leadoff hitter. The 2-0 is looked at, strike 1. And the 2-1 pitch is going to be inside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike here to Dalton Worrell with 2 outs. And this one going to be hitting the left field, and it's going to get down and it's going to roll as Worrell going to have his second extra base hit of the day. And both of those coming in extra innings as Jarrett Smith comes up to bat. Smith 1 for 4 on the day. He's also been hit by a pitch, got on base due to a fielder's choice, flew out to left and struck out in his 5 plate appearances today, as well as singled. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. It's a 6-run Platte Valley lead. Warriors have a runner on second with 2 outs. And Smith will hit this one towards the second baseman, McQueen. Picks it up, throw to first. In time, out number 3. And Platte Valley comes from behind, takes it in extra innings, 10-4. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Actually, we're going to keep it right here for the BTC Bank postgame and give away tonight's winner Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. Remember, tonight's postgame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Let's take a look here at the stats from the ball game for Platte Valley tonight. Justin Miller goes 1 for 4 on the night with a walk, 2 runs scored and an RBI. Tucker Clam goes 0 for 5 with an RBI and a walk. Brandon McQueen tonight goes 2 for 5 on the night with 1 run scored, 2 RBIs. Landon Wiederholt 1 for 4 on the night with a walk, 2 runs scored. Brody Staples goes 0 for 4 with a walk and a run scored. Lane Ackland tonight goes 0 for 4 with a walk and an RBI. Lucas Terry tonight goes 1 for 5 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Emily Langford 0 for 4 on the day with a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. Xavier Middleton 1 for 5 on the night with a run scored and an RBI. Pitching tonight for the Warriors, Chase Klein gets the no decision, goes 4 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 run unearned, no walks, 6 strikeouts. Jarrett Smith in relief goes 3 innings, gives up 3 runs, none of them earned off of 3 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Cole Emerson picks up the loss tonight, 2 1/3 innings, gives up 5 runs, 4 earned off of 1 hit, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Dalton Worrell in relief goes 2/3 of an inning. He gives up 1 run unearned off of 1 hit and 1 walk. Offensively tonight for the Warriors, Worrell tonight goes 4 for 5 with 2 runs scored and a walk. Jarrett Smith 1 for 5 on the night. Chase Klein 2 for 3 with 2 walks, an RBI, and a run scored. Kenton Stevens tonight 1 for 4 with a walk and an RBI. Quentin Herkman 0 for 3 on the night with 2 walks and an RBI. Cole Emerson 0 for 5. Bryce Martin 0 for 5. Shea Miller 0 for 3. Cameron Martin 0 for 1. Trevor Akins tonight 1 for 5 with a run scored. Pitching tonight for Platte Valley, Tucker Clam got the start. He went 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, all earned off of 3 hits, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts. Brandon McQueen 3 innings, no runs, off of 2 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. And Brody Staples picks up the victory, going 5 innings in relief, gives up no runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. And Brett tonight, our Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game is going to be Brody Staples for his pitching tonight in relief. 5 innings, no runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. He is tonight's Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North. We are going to quickly go home and try and warm up after this one. So, again, thank you for watching tonight here on Albany TV.